Hey guys, Dama here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, beautiful, fabulous day today. Today's video is going to be on my updated everyday makeup look. As you can see, it doesn't look like I have a whole lot going on. I don't normally put false lashes on during the week. I keep my look very basic. I apply very minimal highlight. I have a different technique for my foundation for during the week. I don't bake. I don't do anything crazy. My makeup maybe takes me 10-15 minutes tops, and that's about it. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I'd love to have you join our little family. And if you're back to my channel, well then welcome back. Thank you for tuning in with me. And if you guys like what you see, please give this video a big thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. So I totally did my eyebrows and didn't realize that my camera wasn't even recording. I'm special, you guys. Let me dim the light a little bit. I'll finish what I was doing here. And the product I use for my brows, usually when I want to go with a more everyday simple look, I don't normally use dip brow pomade. It takes too much time, so I usually opt to use this brown pencil. So my two favorite ones that I use, the Total Temptation, my Maybelline. This one's in the color soft brown. Or I use, my other favorite is the It Cosmetics Brow Power. This is in the color, I believe, Universal Taupe. But for today, I am using the Total Temptation. I have pretty full brows. They're just very light. So for a more natural look, I like to fill them in, like I said, with a brow pencil versus the dip brow. And I still like to clean them up. So as always, I like to use the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the color Caramel. And I always use the same little precision brush, and I dip a little bit in here. And I just apply a little bit underneath my brow just to clean it up. And I do this on and off. I will skip it if I don't have time for it, because when I'm getting ready to go to work, I honestly don't give myself a lot of time for makeup. So I do what I can. Next, I use my all-time favorite primer, the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And I apply a little bit, pump a little bit on my hand, and I apply that mainly towards the center of my face. And then I kind of spread it out through the rest of my face. So for my everyday makeup, I don't like using so much my high-end foundations. I like using drugstore foundations. And I advise the same thing to anybody that asks me, like, hey, what's a good everyday foundation? I would say Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation is the best for everyday makeup. And my other go-to is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and this one's in the color 355, but I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild today, and this one's in the color Cocoa. I don't go too crazy on this because I like to go over with that with a powder. So I apply very little bit. It's kind of more just to make the look a little more full coverage. It's really why I apply foundation, because this is a buildable foundation, so it kind of creates a base, if that makes sense, because I mainly like using like powder foundation during the week. For setting / more foundation, my favorite foundation or setting powder, or setting press powder, I guess you can say, would be the Lock-It Powder Foundation by Kat Von D. And this one's in the color Deep 74. I just got another one, you guys, and I'm already hitting pan. You can't really see it, but there's like a huge dent in here already. And that's how much I like this. And I use it on a daily, no joke. It is like so amazing because of the fact that It's not very translucent, but it's very light. And if you have oily skin like I do, this foundation will be perfect for you because it really does lock in, just like the name says. And it keeps the oils from pouring through. But really, I feel like putting on a primer and like a little bit of a base foundation makes all the difference. Or else I feel like then it does kind of get a little oily throughout the day, but not as bad as it does with other ones. Like I had tried the Smashbox powder foundation just like that, and I didn't love it. Like I liked that it was kind of full coverage, but I did not like how my skin would look throughout the day. Next thing is, I don't really do much for my eyes during the week. I go ahead and use a foundation that's closer to my skin tone, so maybe like a shade lighter, not as much as 2 to 3 shades lighter, because I'm going more for a more simple look. So I'm going to be using the Revolution concealer in the color C13. And I'm going to be using my Morphe, what is this called? Beauty sponge. Yes. I like to set that using my favorite setting powder, the Laura Mercier powder. Okay, well, the next thing is I can never go without blush. I used to hate blush and I've become addicted to it in like the past year and a half. So my current favorite that I haven't put down in maybe 3 months now is the Note Desert Rose blush. The color is Desert Rose, sorry guys. And it's just to bring a little bit of color back to my cheeks. And then I like to add a little bit of highlight. Usually for during the week, I like something more subtle. So there is I think like maybe only 2 or 3 highlights that I really go to during the week. And one of them is the E.L.F. Baked highlight. And this one's very, very soft. It's this pretty pink, but it's very, very subtle, and it has like gold undertones, and I feel like it goes so well with deeper skin tones. It's my absolute favorite. So subtle. It looks like a very natural sun-kissed highlight. Like it's not bam in your face. It's not super intense. So it's like perfect for your everyday look. And then I add some mascara. Today I'm going to be using my either number 1 or number 2, haven't decided, favorite mascara. It is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Like I have very curly lashes, but they're very, very thin, just as my eyebrows and my hair. Like I have very curly hair, but it's very fine. So I love volume for my lashes. That's always what I'm looking for. So I'm all about the 2 coats. The majority of the time when I apply makeup is spent on my lashes. Like that's my main focus. And applying mascara to your bottom lashes, to me, is a religion. It makes all the difference in the world. Then I grab a small pencil brush and I pick back up the highlight, and I apply a little bit in the inner corner, and I apply a little bit on my brow bone. Okay, and lastly for the lips, I've been hooked on this combination right here. Oh, including this one. So on this combination right here, I use the Slide On Glide On Stay On Definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Color Lip Liner, and this one's in the color Urban Cafe. And I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Rogue Liquid Lipstick in the color I Create. Just in the center of my lips, I use the Ofra liquid lipstick in the color Verona. Just a little bit right here. And every once in a while, when I want to, I will add a lip gloss, and I'll show you guys my 2 favorite lip glosses for every day. I recently got the Fenty Gloss Bomb, and this one's in the color Fenty Glow. I guess that's a color. I'm not too sure. I think it's the first gloss that came out. Now I know there's more shades, but I think this was the original one. Or I will use the Hard Candy Plumping Serum, and this one's in the color Second Base, which once again, it's kind of like a nude shade for me. So these two are like my go-to lip glosses, and probably like the only lip glosses I own. Like I have a couple other ones in here. Majority of them really have like glitter in it and stuff like that, or a lip plumper or metallic. And I'm not huge on lip glosses. I'm more of a matte lipstick type of girl. I honestly don't even really like traditional lipsticks. But yeah, you guys, this is my final look on my everyday makeup. As you can see, it's very simple. It's very easy. It usually takes me like maybe 10-15 minutes tops if I'm feeling myself to complete this look. It obviously took me a little longer because I'm recording it and I'm talking more than I should. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.